Good morning, children. In last class, what we studied? We studied the addition properties of a addition properties. Next one, we studied the properties of a subtraction. After that, even we solved the problems of a 1.1. Right? Up to that much, everyone understood. I hope. Okay. If you have any doubt, then clear. Okay. Call and clear that doubts. Next we'll move to the properties of a multiplication. Okay, don't get confused. Till up to 1.1 that Nurjan ma'am concluded, right? So they hand over to me. So next I am taking for a 8th standard mathematics subject. So please cooperate and we'll continue with the properties of a multiplication. Okay, today we'll study about the properties of a multiplication. Properties of a multiplication. Okay, what are the properties of addition? You know that, right? Similarly, we studied the properties of a multiplication. First property is what? Closure property. Okay, first one is a closure property. Even you studied all those things, all these things in a 7th standard only. In a 7th standard, all the properties are there. So now we are going to teach the properties of a multiplication. First property is a closure property. Second property is which one? That is nothing but a commutative property. First one is a closure property. Second one is commutative property. Third one is associative property. After that, fourth one is which one? That is nothing but a multiplicative identity. And they give another name for this, that is nothing but a what? Property of 1. Property of 1. Okay, next property is multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse property. I hope you all heard these words. That is nothing but a reciprocal number. Okay. In the 7th standard, what we study? Properties of addition properties of integers as well as the multiplication properties of integer as well as the subtraction properties of integers. In the 7th class, we studied about only integers, but we are going to read all the integers as well as the rational number, everything. Okay, so we have to check rational number as well as the integers for any number. Okay, so here properties of multiplication. How many properties of multiplications are there? There are 5 properties. First one is a closure property. Second one is a commutative property. Third one is a associative property. Fourth one is a multiplicative identity. And last one is a multiplicative inverse. And nothing but to see here, multiplicative identity is nothing but a property of 1. It is a property of 1. And next one is a multiplicative inverse is nothing but a what? Reciprocal property. Reciprocal of a number. I hope everyone know what is the meaning of reciprocal. While explaining the multiplicative inverse, I'll tell that meaning of a reciprocal. Okay, we'll study one by one now. Now we'll move to the closure property. First we'll see the closure property. What do you mean by closure property? You studied already properties of addition, right? In that also closure property is there. Here also again they given a closure property. What is the meaning of closure property here? Closure property is nothing but take any two rational number. Okay? Take any two rational number. What is the meaning of rational number? It is the number which is in the form of a p by q. That is called as the what? Rational number. Okay? I am taking here 2 by 3. Okay? And next I am taking a 5 by 3. What is the answer here? You have to add. If the denominator is same, then we can directly add the numerator value. If the denominator is changed, then we have to take a LCM of those two denominators. Otherwise, we can't add those two numerators, right? I hope everyone know these things. If the denominator is same, then we can add the numerator value. If the denominator is changed, then you have to take a LCM. After that, you can add. Okay. So here, closure property is nothing but it is a multiplication, right? You have to put the symbol multiplication symbol. Okay. If addition they told, then you can add the addition. Okay. If the properties of addition is there, then you have to write the addition symbol. Here we are studying the properties of a multiplication. So multiplication means we have to use only multiplication symbol. So okay, 2 by 3 into 5 by 3. Any cancellation will happen here? No. Okay. So 2 5 are 10, 3 3 are 9. So this is the answer. What is the closure property says? If A is belongs to some real numbers. R is nothing but a what? Real numbers. Okay. And B is belonging to R only. Then A into B is equal to some C. And for all C belongs to this R only. Okay. I don't know whether they given one general formula, but this is a general formula. Please remember this. Okay. They didn't give in a textbook. In your textbook, they didn't mention. Only in general, in the last sentence they given if A and B are two rational number. Okay. They told here rational number. Only they told here rational number, but it is for a real number also. It is true. If you take a R, I wrote already R, right? So here I am changing it is a Q because in your textbook they given a rational number. Q is nothing but a what? It is a rational number. But if you take for the real number also, if you write A belongs to R and B belongs to R, then also it is correct. It will hold. All the multiplication properties are satisfied for the real number also. R is nothing but a what? Real numbers. Capital Q is nothing but a what? Rational number. If you write a capital Q bar, this Q bar is nothing but a what? Irrational number. So Q is a rational number and Q bar is a irrational number. And here they told if A and B are two rational number, then a multiplication of those two rational number is again a rational number they told. Okay, see here I am multiplying two rational number. I am getting a one rational number only. Whether I am getting another number? No, right? So this is also rational number. So if you multiply two rational number, then you will get the answer will be always what? It is also rational number. So that property is nothing but a closure property. So this symbol is what here? You have to know this meaning. It is nothing but a belongs. Okay, belongs means ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. So A belongs to Q. A belongs to Q is nothing but A belongs to rational number. Take any one number from the rational number. Like that it will mean. Okay. So here B belongs to Q only. And if you multiply A and B, and it will give the some C answer. Okay. This C also belongs to rational number. This C also belongs to the rational number. Then it is called as the closure property. Getting my point? If you multiply any two rational number, again it will give the answer as the rational number only. That is nothing but a what? Closure property. Getting everyone? Okay. Next we'll move on to the commutative property. What do you mean by commutative property? We'll see. There are 5 properties of multiplication is there. Please keep it in that your mind. Next one is a commutative property. Commutative property. Okay. What do you mean by commutative property? Take any two rational number. Okay. Take any two rational number. I am taking a 2 by 5 and a 3 by 3 by 3 by 5 only I'll take. Okay, take any two rational number. Okay, if you want to take a 3 by 2, 3 by 6, whatever you can, you have to take. Okay, whichever you want, you can take that number. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm taking just two example as a rational number I'm taking here. So commutative property is nothing but, in general I'm telling, see here, A into B is equal to B into A. So this is nothing but what commutative property says. Okay, I hope everyone studied this property in addition also, and there will be a plus B is equal to B plus A. Okay, but here a multiplication is there, so I am putting a multiplication symbol. Only that is the difference here. Okay, almost all the addition as well as the multiplication properties are same, but instead of writing the addition symbol, we are going to write here multiplication symbol. Only that is the difference is there. Please keep it in that and compare the properties. Compare the properties, addition properties as well as the multiplication properties. Then only you will come to know how to remember all the properties. Okay, don't get confused. If you ask anyone for all the properties of multiplication or the properties of addition, whatever, okay, some people will make you confused, but you have to be a confidence in your answer. Okay, otherwise you will say a wrong answer only. That's why I am telling, please compare the properties. Compare the properties of addition, properties of multiplication, and properties of subtraction, division. All the properties you have to compare. Okay, make a chart, one chart. Put a heading addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and write the one by one properties. First one is the closure property, whether it is satisfying addition, subtraction, after that multiplication, after that next one is a division, whether it is satisfied. If it is satisfied, it means write a satisfied, otherwise not satisfied. Like that you have to make one chart and recall all the things daily, then you will come to know that it's a very easy topic and it's a very easy to learn. Okay, all the properties are easy, please don't get confused here. So next one is the first one, we studied the already closure property. Here we are studying the commutative properties. Nothing but what here, commutative properties, A into B is equal to B into A. So A and B are nothing but what, A into belongs to rational number only. A and B are belonging to what, rational number only. So these two are a rational number, right? 2 by 5 as well as 3 by 5 is the rational number. So this is A and this is B. Okay. Now we will do the A into B. A into B. That is nothing but what? A is 2 by 5 and into 3 by 5. What is the multiplication? See here is a not a addition. If it is a addition, then we can write a 5 by 5. We are adding only numerator, but here multiplication means we have to multiply both the denominator as well as the numerator. Okay, don't write 5 only here, denominator as, you have to multiply these two denominator also, because here is a multiplication symbol is there. If it is a addition, then we can write it as a 5. Denominator cannot change in a addition, but here multiplication is there. Okay, so we have to multiply these two values also. So first one is numerator. What is the numerator value? 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is nothing but 6, and 5 into 5 is 25. This is the answer. 6 by 25. Getting my point? So 6 by 25 is also what? 6 by 25. A into B. Now we will do the B into A. B into A is nothing but first we have to write the B value. B value is nothing but what here? 3 by 5 and A is 2 by 5. Again 3 2 is 6 and 5 5 is 25. So 6 by 25, 6 by 25. Whether we are getting the same here? Whether we are getting the same here? Please observe everyone properly here. Whether we are getting the same 6 by 25, 6 by 25. It is nothing but what here? A into B as equal to B into A. So this commutative property holds good for the multiplication. So this is also one of the properties of a multiplication. Okay. Next we'll move on to the what? Associative property. Next we'll move to the associative property. Third one is the associative property. Associative property of a multiplication. In general, what is the general formula is? A into B and B into C is equal to A into B and into C. And for all A comma B comma C belonging to what here? It is a rational number. Q is nothing but a what here? Rational number. And this meaning is what here? This is nothing but, this symbol means for all. Okay? This is a symbol of a for all. Okay? Please keep it in your mind. A into here, see here, we have to multiply these two numbers first. These two rational number first. After that we have to multiply this rational number. We'll get one answer right here. To that answer we have to multiply this number. Okay. Next first we are multiplying A and B. After that we'll get one answer. To that answer we are multiplying a C. Okay. So here A into B and B into C is equal to A into B and into C. So this is nothing but a what? In general formula, this is nothing but a associative property. I'll give an example. Take here A is a 2 by 3 and B is a 5 by 2. Okay. B is a 5 by 2 and C is a what here? C is a 3 by 4 and 2. Okay. We'll do multiplication now. Everyone see here please. Okay. So shall I do like this here? First I'll take the A into B into C. Okay. So this is nothing but a what here? LHS. This is the LHS. This is the RHS. Everyone observe. This is the LHS. This is the RHS. I am taking now LHS. That is nothing but a is what here? 2 by 3. Next B is what? 5 by 2. Next 3 by 4. C is. Okay. Do the multiplication. Any value cancel here? No. So 5 is a 15 and 2 4 are 8. Okay. So 2 by 3 I am taking out of bracket. So 15 by 8. 2 1s are 2 4s are. 2 1s are 2 4s are. 3 1s are 3 5s are. The answer will be a 5 by 4. Right. So this is the LHS answer. Now we do the RHS. RHS is what here? A into B and into C. A is here what? A is 2 by 3 and B is what? 5 by 4 and C is what? 3 by 4. So here 2 to get cancelled, right? 2 to get cancelled. Here 5 by 3 into 3 by 4. That is nothing but what? 5 by 3 into 3 by 4. Here 3 get cancelled again. The answer will be 5 by 4. Whether the LHS as well as the RHS are same. LHS 5 by 4 and again RHS also 5 by 4. Everyone seeing right? See here. LHS also 5 by 4 and RHS also 5 by 4. So it means what? LHS is equal to RHS. That is nothing but the associative property of a multiplication. This is the general formula for a associative properties of a multiplication. Okay. So next we'll move to the multiplicative identity. That is nothing but a what? It is another meaning of multiplicative identity. That is nothing but a property of a 1. Okay. And addition properties of properties of addition. In addition properties, what we told? Additive identity. For additive identity, it's called as the property of a 0. But here properties of a 1. Okay. So it is nothing but a fourth property, multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity, that is nothing but a property of 1. Property of 1 here. Multiplicative identity, that is nothing but a property of 1. Okay, we study what is the in general formula. It says here A into 1 is equal to 1 into A. Right? So it is nothing but a only. A into 1 or a 1 into A, it will give the A only. And A is belonging to a rational number. Okay. So take any element. I am taking a 2 by 5. So this is the one rational number. What is the multiplicative identity for this element? Multiplicative identity. What is the identity meaning? Identity meaning is what? It is a reflection of their mirage only. Okay. So, sorry, it is a image. Their image. Okay, not mirage. See here, 2 by 5 is there. Okay. It identity means it is a reflection of their image. So, see, we are having an identity card. Everyone have their identity card in a school, right? So, identity card means what? It will say about me only, right? That is nothing but a multiplicative identity. So here I am taking a 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is a one rational number. What is the multiplicative identity of a 2 by 5? So multiplicative means we have to multiply, right? So here I am taking a one blank, okay? But we have to get a 2 by 5 only. The answer must be 2 by 5. What value we have to multiply here? What value we have to multiply here? Obviously it is a 1, right? So if you multiply by 1, then only we will get a 2 by 5. If you multiply by 2, whether you will get 2 by 5? No. So we have to be multiply with the 1. So that's why always the multiplicative identity is 1. That's why we are telling here property of a 1. Property of a 1. Wherever you go, even your competitive exams also they will ask what is the multiplicative identity element. What is the multiplicative identity element? That is nothing but always 1. It will never change. It will never change. What is the multiplicative identity? It is always 1. What is the additive identity? Additive identity is always 0. For addition, it is the identity is a 0. For multiplication, identity element is always 1. Please keep it in your mind. Okay? Any one of your sisters or brothers or even in your friends also they will ask. Then you have to tell what is the identity means. Multiplicative identity element is always 1 and additive identity is always 0. Okay? And next one is a multiplicative inverse. We will see the multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. That is nothing but what? Reciprocal property. Reciprocal property. Okay? So here, sorry, reciprocal of a number. Reciprocal of a number. I hope everyone heard the reciprocal. Reciprocal means you have to interchange the denominator as well as the numerator value. See here, 2 by 3 is there. It is a one rational number. Here, numerator is 2 and denominator is 3. Okay? If I interchange the values, means denominator you have to write as a numerator and numerator has to write a denominator. So 3 by 2. So this is nothing. Exchanging of a numerator and denominator. That is nothing. Sorry. Exchanging of a numerator and denominator. Exchanging of a numerator and denominator. That is called as the what here? Reciprocal of a number. Reciprocal meaning I am telling here. Okay? Reciprocal is nothing but what? Interchanging the numerator and denominator value. Interchange. Interchange means you have to exchange the values. Okay, exchange the numerator and denominator values. Then this is called as the reciprocal of this number. This is called as the reciprocal of this number. Okay. So now we are seeing a multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse is nothing but a what? See here. In general formula is if A is belong to rational number and 1 by A is the multiplicative inverse. It is a general formula. Okay. So always if A is belongs to rational number, what is the inverse of A? Inverse of A is always 1 by A. Inverse of A is always 1 by A. Okay. If they given a 1 by A, then what is the inverse? Then A will be the inverse. Okay. I show you one example. See, I am taking a 2 by 5 only. 2 by 5. Okay, so this is a one rational number. Consider this is a only. And what is the inverse here? 1 by 2 by 5. That is nothing but a what here? This is a 5 by 2. Okay. So if you exchange the values, then it is called as the what? Multiplicative inverse. Because we want here multiplicative is inverse is nothing but if you multiply the number with the multiplicative inverse, then we will get always 1. That is our aim. Okay, if you multiply the number with their multiplicative inverse number, then we'll get always answer as a 1. That's why that is called as the multiplicative inverse element. See here, if I multiply 2 by 5 into 5 by 2, 5 by 8 cancel, 2 to get cancel, what will be the answer? 1 is the answer, right? So this is called as the what here? Multiplicative inverse. Reciprocal of that number is always called what it is? Multiplicative inverse. If the number is 2, then take up 1 by 2 is the reciprocal of that 2 number. Okay, if you multiply 2 into 1 by 2, you will get answer as a 1. Okay, that is our intention. So multiplicative inverse, I hope everyone understood these properties. First one is the closure property, second one is the commutative, after that associative, next one is the multiplicative identity, next one is the multiplicative inverse. So 5 properties of multiplications are there. So I hope everyone understood all the properties. Next we'll move on to the, wait, one more they given here, distributive property of a multiplication over addition they given here. Distributive property of a multiplication over addition they given. Okay. We'll study that also. I thought they didn't give for distributive property people, but they given. But in 7th standard they didn't given. They didn't mention the distributive property, but for 8th standard they mentioned here. Okay, we'll study the another 6th property. It is distributive property of a multiplication over addition they given. Even it is over a multiplication is also there. Okay, over multiplication is also there, but for you people they given only over the addition. We'll see that is nothing but a into b plus c, a into b and plus a into c. So this is nothing but a distributive property. I'll tell and I'll explain here. See. In general formula I given here. Okay, so a into only addition they given, right? Okay, even you can verify for the subtraction also. Okay, they given a distributive property of a multiplication over addition here. So here a into b plus c over addition they given, right? That's why I am taking here addition symbol. Distributive property of a multiplication it is. Property of a multiplication. That's why I am taking here a multiplication symbol. Next they given a over addition means we have to take here a addition symbol. Okay. So open the bracket here. First a into b. I am writing here a into b. Next addition symbol is there. I am taking addition here. Right. Next one is a into c. So a into c. This is nothing but the distributive property. See here some addition of two numbers are there. B plus c is the addition of two numbers. That is nothing but the addition of b and c. So this is the addition of b and c, and I am multiplying a to that sum. Okay. So I am multiplying a to this addition of b and c. So I am distributing now. I am distributing separate numbers. Okay. So I am distributing the a to the b as well as the c here. So I am distributing a to the first b. That is nothing but the a into b. Plus next I am distributing a to the c letter. Sorry, c number. So here a into c. I am distributing a to the with the b first. After that with the c. Getting my point? I'll give an example. 2 by 3 a is equal to, and next b is equal to 5 by 2 and c is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. So a into a is nothing but 2 by 3 into b is 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Okay. So this is equal to this I told. Now I am taking this is the LHS. LHS is this one. So if you multiply like this, take addition of these that is a 6 by 2 only. So now multiply here, 3 ones are 3 twos are, that is nothing but a 2 by 1 you will get. And now take the RHS value. RHS is what here? A into B. A is 2 by 3 and B is 5 by 2 plus next A is 2 by 3, C is 1 by 2. So 2 get cancelled here also. So answer will be 5 by 3 plus it is 1 by, that is nothing but what? 6 by 3. 3 ones are 3 twos are. So again 2 by 1. So LHS is equal to what? RHS. LHS is equal to RHS. So this is the in general formula for the distributive property of a multiplication over addition. I hope everyone are understanding what I am saying here. So homework is write all the properties of a multiplication with the example. With the example 2 times in your HW notebook. Okay. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you everyone.